Well, hello, chat. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk. Welcome in. The word. Welcome on in to Arcade After Dark. Arcade After Dark bonus. A little extra. You know. Because sometimes when we hit those goals, and apparently Dad can't use English today. I don't know why. Apparently my tongue just decided it wasn't going to work. Hi, how are you? How's your Monday night so far? So, those are the goals. And if we hit those daily goals, then we schedule an After Dark. Well, last week we had one such said occurrence because, you know, somebody was super kind. And because of that kindness, I was also able to actually go and purchase paramedical. Basically, it was medical clothing. What would be compression pants, which, believe it or not, is been very beneficial for the last 4 days. Fantastic. We're gonna great. Anyways, medical clothing. What, like no, pirate eye patch is not medical. No, you already. Yep, medically prescribed type, pretty much. Yes. 25 mmHg pair of compression pants that allows the circulation to properly in my leg because of clotting and atherosclerosis, which is the hardening and narrowing of arteries due to smoking. I don't smoke anymore, but it's caught up with me. I think I should max my bit rate. If you've got, listen, honestly, Spice, if you've got the bandwidth available, go for it. Do it. Show your junkerall. I mean, no, I'm not showing my junkerall. No. It's new medicine. Show you junkerall. I mean, no. I wear them underneath my jeans, but it allows my, my cardiovascular system to work properly, where now I actually have wounds that haven't been healing properly for over a year are starting to heal. So I tried Frosty Bot's new highlight stuff. It's nice. Frosty Bot, huh? Indeed. What is Frosty Bot? Frosty Tools. Your streams just got cooler. Stream feeling still. Okay, let me. It's hard to grow on Twitch, but the journey gets easier with streaming tools. Full scope cutout. Yeah, that's cool. Lurker love. All right. Warm welcomes. Cool. Smart scheduled chat messages, reactive responses, attention, retention. Okay, so one question I have, if I can ask this, Spice, is this a standalone application? Is it a standalone app? Oh, is it cloud-based? Okay. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I'll have a look at that, though. So it's Frosty Tools. Got it. All right. I have it bookmarked now. I'll look at that afterwards and just sort of poke around and see what they've got to offer. Like currently, for those of you who don't know, I have been using the Streamlabs chatbot, not the online, the standalone version that is not their cloud bot, but the standalone software from before Logitech bought Streamlabs. And yes, it still functions. But here's the thing. It's resident on my PC, and there's no cloud saved data. I've got an entire library of sound effects, and my reason for still using it is because I have not found anything that I can transfer everything over to. Looks like tools a guy built his. I mean, that's not necessarily, one coder, one influence. That's not necessarily use StreamerBot for alerts. I went down his Twitter hole. Whoa. We don't go down people's Twitter holes. Jeez. Went down his Twitter hole. This is a wide Twitter hole. 44 billion. Woo, that's a wide Twitter hole. So StreamerBot, I've got the StreamerBot software and I've looked at it. And again, my issue is I don't want to have to reset everything. I just want to be able to export. I haven't found one that allows me to just export everything. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of fucking lazy by nature, and I don't want to have to reprogram every single command and redo everything. And it's like, I need one that handles YouTube and Twitch, all this stuff. And I don't, and the other thing, like, here's the thing, like, specifically for a chatbot, I don't use it for alerts or anything, right? So streamers overthink how much we need overlays, bot sounds. I mean, I have, what I use is function. I just, right now I'm using two different. Well, yes, but I need to be able to see, yeah, and that's the thing. If Frosty is simple, that's fantastic, right? What I'm looking for right now, because currently, in order to be able to run the chat for both Twitch and YouTube, I have to use two programs. I want that down to a single, right? That covers everything. That covers both YouTube and Twitch. I get to see what's going on in chat. I don't have to run separate software for either of them, right? And that's right. Like, I don't want to be using 5 different pieces of software. I just want one that does. I use Stream Elements for all of my alerts for both platforms. I just want one single that handles commands for both YouTube and Twitch, or can handle multiple chats at the same time. So anyway, don't build your empire on weak foundations. That means small. Well, that's the thing. I'm not a coder, so I can't build my own. I mean, I probably could. I could learn and build my own, but I'd rather not. My empire isn't built on that, though. You guys already know. I interact with everybody that comes in. Anyway. Being beholden to someone else's platform is a lesson you learn hard. Well, no, and that's the thing. I'm not 100% beholden, but the problem is, though, is without a bot, and again, it needs to be a standalone piece of software that I can run that handles everything. The issue is, though, is there is no way to do the sound effects for chat. There is no way to have the commands. Like, I would have to manually trigger all of this stuff. So without utilizing an existing piece of software, i.e. a bot, I don't think you want to program for the Twitch. YouTube doesn't change as often as Twitch's does, and Twitch's API is a horse's ass from what I've heard. Streamers don't want to pay anything. Well, it's not that I don't want to pay. I can't afford to fucking pay. If I had money that I could throw at somebody to design something specific for me that was mine, yeah, I would 100%. But I cannot afford to pay a dev to build a piece of software specific. Oh, I'm gonna be checking that out, actually, Stoner. I'm gonna be checking out the Frost, just because I like learning about what's available at, right? Oh no, yeah, no. Twitch API 100% changes with the time of day. Absolutely. Oh, your card? Yeah, sure. If you can send me a screenshot, I'll check that out after. So what we're doing, we're gonna continue career. Man, easily call. It's Twitch, dude. Twitch doesn't even know their own API. How in the hell do you think a piece of software is going to solve with proper code? Yeah, well, then talk to Twitch. Twitch doesn't even understand their own API. That's a problem. A huge problem. Well, yeah, it is because all their senior devs are gone. That is correct. That is factually correct. Okay, wait a minute. Slider, you said That's actually really cool, Spice. Two-sider, foundation modding. Foundation, you mean the game foundation? Or do you mean like your foundation's got mods? Haven't dug in yet. The entire premise is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hotty, hotty. Hotty, hotty. Hotty, hotty. Don't mind me. The entire premise is hot. Are you talking about the game foundation? I only ever had the demo, so... Which I actually deleted the other day. I deleted the demo the other day. Here's the thing. Foundation as a game is fantastic. I love it. I love the entire premise of it. The demo was fantastic. I have not actually bought the game yet. That being said, though, if you get a chance to check out Foundation on Steam, it is phenomenal. Sleepy, look at it. It is so good. If you like the city building style games, but something that has a slightly... I've heard Armored Core is fantastic. I haven't played it, but everything the stuff that I've read about it and watching other, Micro City stuff, settlement building, resource gathering, all of that. It is, and it's smooth. It is so freaking smooth. I would classify it as a medieval city builder, honestly. Medieval city builder. Okay, so we're going to go to services. I would like to go to the city builder. Is so much more macro to me, but I get it. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It is pretty macro. Okay, chat. We have the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body from 2021 or the BMW M5 G90. I'm actually thinking this one itself. That is a very, very nice looking car. Ooh, baby. Okay, all-wheel drive, yeah, okay. Plug-in hybrid, yeah, 6 speed. Do we want the black or the red? I don't like dash. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alpine white. This purple. I mean, okay, I guess. Ooh, that's Cashmere silver. Marina Bay blue, Orange County. Ooh. Stone ooh. No. Ooh, that's very shiny. It's too, the problem is now it's too goddamn shiny. It's too shiny, right? Too goddamn shiny. It's too shiny. No. Nope. What do you think? Or is it, you know what? We're gonna go with the... Sure, why not? You shine me so nice.
Oh my.
Me shine you long time. Go for neon. No gooey, no neon. Ugh. God. My eyes. Why? Why do you hate people's eyes so much? All right. Well, there's really no. Yeah, we're nah. No. What about interior? Okay. What do we have for it? That's it. Can I not? Oh. Okay. Stock. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks nice. Good enough. All right. How much is this? 115,000. God damn this. We don't need it. Olive green. Not everything needs lights. I wasn't looking to put lights. Okay, purchase. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, hold on. All right, fine. God damn it. Put it in Lamar. Okay, we're gonna put it in Lamar. Okay. Now we're gonna drive it. Don't yell. What? Because people that buy flash cars want to see them from space. What's? Yeah, I was about to say, what's wrong with seeing them from space? What if I just want to see my car from space? What's so wrong with it? Okay, I want to drive it. Yes. Okay. Don't yell. Relax. No, don't tell me to relax. Hi, Dewey. How are you? Olive green. No, that we. Ooh. Okay. All right. Definitely gonna have to. Yeah, I've gotta. We're changing the camera.
You're messing
stuff.
with my Zen thing, man.
Yo, Matt, man, thank you so much.
Madman 1979 has just subscribed. 76 months, yay.
Hey, chat. You know what just happened? Guess what happened? EP demands it. Yeah, EP demands it, and then the game crashed. All right. And this mod literally just came out like a week ago. So, okay. You should make your car brighter than Danny DeVito's house and deck the halls. Is that even really possible? I don't think that's possible. Well, that was a pain in the ass. All I did was hit the button to be able to go in and adjust the mirrors and everything, and it wouldn't let me. Game cannot handle Deutschland automobile awesomeness. I mean, that's possible. No, we're not. No neon greens. We're not doing neon colors. It's a terrible idea. Yes, game cannot handle Deutschland automobile awesomeness. Apparently not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Nope. We're now we might be doing this with something. We might, you know what we're gonna do? No, I know how we're doing this. Don't tell the BMW owners that mirrors exist. Next, you'll tell them where these things are called. Shh. Yes, they exist. They're real. I drive a dark green Hyundai Santa Cruz. I will never drive something. Yeah, neon green. Listen. It's not happening. Neon? Not a flippin' chance. By the way, Two Slider, your plants look very nice. Look very nice indeed. I like your plant. They're very plain. Okay, so I love that the car sits here like this, but we can't use it. Obviously, it just crashed the game. So we're gonna go back to truck dealers. We're gonna go back to the mod dealer. We're gonna go to Dodge. We're gonna grab the Charger SR wide body. Instead, we're gonna go America, because you know Merc. It's a rear wheel drive. Oh my god. Red, black. Red. F it. We'll go with the red. Let's yeah. You know what? I do like that. We'll go with it. Okay. Exterior. Can I put a spoiler on it? Can I have? Kind of makes it look a bit like a cop car now, doesn't it? Yeah, no. No. We're not. We're not. Nope. 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 No, 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 no. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, I like that though. All right. 1, 2. Is that is carbon fiber, isn't it? Yes, it is. I do believe that is carbon. Okay, boot. 100%. Apparently, we're just gonna redo the entire car. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, stock. Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. We'll get our way around here. Logo. Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on here at the moment, but oh, that is, nope, definitely don't want that. Okay, what about this? Woo! All right, well, looks like we're blacking out the entire car bit by bit, piece by piece. Step by step. Ooh, baby. All right, so the SRT's definitely got some options, chat. Yes. Yes to the push bar. Is this wait, hold on. This entire car has been, yeah, it's the full carbon. You know what? I don't care. Screw it. In for a penny, in for a pound. No, I do not want that. Okay. Now, if I go... all right. No. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. All right. Hold on. We're gonna... reset all. Yep. Cancel all new modifications. Okay, there we go. So, the only thing we're going to change, the color. That's it. And the spoiler? Spoiler. Okay, there we go. Interior, what can we do here? Nope, 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 no. Stock. That's the bull bar. Bull bar. Yes. I do want the bull bar. Side stock. Front fender. Nope. Fender. P-light. Chat, do we need a P-light? I don't think we need a P-light, right? No P-light? Okay. Go back here. We're gonna go black. Yes. Okay, we're good. Confirm. Only 134,000. Well, shit. Purchase. Put that up in Idaho Falls, I think. There you go. All right. Police light. P-light means police light. Sleepy. Key light? Yes, police light. Nope. Truck manager. There we go. Okay, truck manager. Gonna go down here. We're gonna choose private. Yes. Let's go. Don't you wish you had a pee light in the bathroom? Okay, this is better. Here we go. FOV, we're gonna go out to 80. Seat position though, we're going in. Okay, we're going up. It. I think maybe our FOV we're gonna drop down to about there. Yeah, about 72. Steering tilt. All right, there we go. That worked. Okay. All right, so let's take a quick look at the map and let's see what we have. Hasn't been done yet in our current local area, and we'll go from there. Okay, I think we found our first stop. We're gonna come up here. Add new checkpoints only to the end. So if you're wondering what we're doing, we're gonna map this out a little bit here. Let's start opening up some of the roads that I don't have fully opened and unlocked. And some of you might wonder why, and well, frankly, because that's how it should be, right? Okay, we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna come up here, come out there, right? Yes. That'll bring us into Bozeman, and we'll come down here. All right, so that's our first little bit. Let's go. All right, so this is the SRT. This is the Hellcat wide body. Nice looking car. So I know that SCS recently put up on they were talking about a new addition to American Truck that they were calling Road Trip. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Now, the problem that we currently have because of the physics engine in American Truck Simulator is that a lot of these vehicles drive like a truck, like a big truck. Good news, date night tonight. Nice. Enjoy your date night, Golden. Enjoy. With some Mexican food and margaritas. Now that sounds like a good time. Okay, before we get too deep into this, let's do this. Let's adjust mirrors too. Think about it. Okay. Good, right. Side. Okay, I think that's good for mirrors. Let's adjust the seats a little bit more. Okay, seat position. All right, that feels a lot better. There we go. Okay, that's better. So tonight for After Dark, we're gonna be out. We're gonna cruise. We've got a Dodge Hellcat SRT wide body mod that we're using just to, we're getting out on the road. We're gonna do a little bit of driving. Apparently we have a police siren, but we're not cops, so I don't know. I feel like a mod like this would actually be really cool if you were running convoy and you had somebody basically playing like RPing as like highway, like a state trooper, right? Yes, may the 4th be with you. Yes, we are a day late on that, but that is still very cool. Yes. And again, unfortunately, wow, he is right on my ass. Shit. Cannonball run mode? Yeah, pretty much, right? I think that'd actually be a very interesting way to do it. Okay, I need to bring that wheel down a little. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, that's way, there we go, that's way. Much better. Okay. Now I feel better about this. So we're gonna park here because in order to do this, it just makes more sense to do it in the daylight when we can see what's going on. But yeah, okay, hear me out, Sleepy. You've played American Truck. You've got some time in American Truck. You've got some time in EuroTruck Simulator too. Would that mode not really kind of lend itself, especially with convoy? I think that would be incredible, honestly. Okay, well, the only thing I wish we had though was good solid physics for doing this. I may end up in that mode more than in a truck. ATS is good. That's what I mean, right? TVL. Right? Would that not be just like the bee's knees kind of thing? All right, so we're just driving around the map tonight. We're gonna have some conversation, drive around the map a little bit, get some of the areas that are still currently sitting as like undiscovered, sort of cleared up, off the map, done, out of the way thing, And that's the thing. So this is the beauty of games like American Truck and EuroTruck. is it allows you to do stuff like this too, right? With the right mod. Now, this is a scenario that I feel like would be a lot of fun, is driving stuff like this in a convoy mode. I feel like would be a lot of fun. Just kind of, you know. Now, what do we, is it still only, here's the thing. So, good evening. I've seen a few GTA 5 chases in both. Here's the one thing. We're still limited to only 8 players in convoy though, right? I'm sitting so freaking low right now. It's unbelievable. Okay, is this really that loud? Sorry, I'm trying to, you know what, let me. Really? Is it really that much? Holy shit. It doesn't, this car doesn't feel like it's that loud. I heard it can be increased, but do not know how. It is actually the car. This car has got just that much low end. That's crazy. God damn. You know, we bought this at auction, right? It's just a refurb. We're gonna fix this. I'm gonna put this back up. Position. Yes. Okay. 1 notch. I just needed 1 notch. It's just we're sitting way too freaking low. And I was like, okay, brother. Maybe also address with road trip. And so effectively, this is what we're doing right now. We're effectively doing like road trip, just using instead of it being a built-in mode, we're just sort of, you know, allowing us to just third-party car mod. So this mod is actually by a mod creator named Nimsy. So this, when I went looking specifically for vehicle mod, I went to Modland because again, this mod creator is one of those few people that's the only site that you legitimately see their work from the actual mod creator. And they do a lot of like, you know, just standard vehicles like this instead of trucks and trailers. And that's actually when I found earlier that Damien's work for Project Next Gen had been uploaded without their permission to American Truck Simulator or to Modland. Put the windows up here. All right, so we're out on the open road. Gonna do a little bit of driving around here. We're gonna open some of this stuff up and see if we can maybe along the route find along some of these routes when we're doing them, find some of the hidden roads as well. Get some of the stuff unlocked. Whoa, hey, easy there. Get attention, buddy. I'm so used to driving these slow-ass trucks in this that driving this is a different experience altogether. Mind you, frame rate, it's clean AF. Oh yeah, it's buttery. Oop, 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 oop. Hey. We're not following the law. We're not following John Law back there, okay? They're going the other way. We're heading up this direction. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome to Arcade After Dark. Appreciate you all stopping in on this Monday evening. We're going to head in through the rest area here. This all kind of cleaned and cleared off. I mean, the Hellcat the Hellcat looks nice. This is a nice looking car. We've got Wyoming plates on it. Definitely redneck with the big old bush bar on it, right? Truck Sim Wiki says limit is 128 as of 120. We can have whoa 128 in convoy mode. Well, that changes a lot of things. Before it was only 8. 128 as of 1.50. Diamond Prince Christian, call 911. Hello, Diamond. Welcome on in. Don't worry, we purchased this. Listen, we purchased this car fair and square off the auction, right? It's a refurb, it's a reuse. It's all good. Don't you worry none. We didn't steal it. Bought fair and square. I don't know why in the hell everybody up here. Oh, really? Come on. What is going so slow up here that I'm not exactly sure what is happening right now, but for whatever reason, somebody up here is a slow ass. I realize we got like, listen, I realize that we currently have someone up, we have a cop in front of us. We you know, and I know that sometimes when you're driving around, you see 5-0 riding your ass, you tend to get a little nervous about it, right? I get it. You got Smokey right there on your backside, right in your rear view. So you're like, be cool, don't do anything stupid, you know, like kind of the mentality of it. I get it. All right, so the limit for convoy in American Truck Simulator and EuroTruck Simulator 2 is now 128 as of patch 1.50. what does it require to set up? Oh my God. Now I have to look at this. God damn it, Bobby. I wonder what kind of compute power you need for that. The conditions are all players be 150 and above, modify local game. Yeah. Be funny is protesters blocked the road and you sat there for 2 hours. Oh, hell no. Hell no, protesters. I ain't gonna sit here for 2 hours. You kidding me? Screw that noise. Never gonna happen. I'll never sit there for 2 hours. Bunch of protesters sit down on the road. Screw that, I'm running through them. Fuck that noise, I got places to be. Do I think I am so important that I have the right to do that? No, I know it's a terrible thing to do. Makes me a piece of shit. But I'm comfortable and okay with being referred to as a piece of shit. So, it doesn't bother me. I have things to do, you're blocking my way, get the fuck out of my way. I don't care what you're holding up traffic for. Your concerns mean fuck all to me. Means nothing. Oh, hey, this is interesting. This is quite the construction. You know, I feel like I should be, like, driving some great big ass freaking Dodge pickup truck with fucking lift kit and everything. At least the drive is, but yeah. I legit feel like I should be driving some great big huge, like, Chevy Silverado or a freaking Dodge Ram, 2500, the freaking turbo diesel in it with the fucking lift kit, the big 4x4 tires humming along, and the tires, technically the truck should legally be tubbed so that the tires sit inside, not out past the body, but I digress. Rednecks doing redneck things. I know about rednecks because I is one, but I don't need a truck that looks that freaking stupid. I'm sorry, I think lift kits are the dumbest fucking thing ever put onto a truck. Listen, it's overcompensation 101. Lift kit, big ass fat tires, fat wide tires, but on fucking low profile rims. You just built a pavement princess. You think you're all tough because you took a 4x4 and turned it into a pavement princess. Now fuck off. You can't even use it as a truck at that point. You completely ruined a perfectly good vehicle. It's a hot take. I know it's a hot take. I'm okay with it being a hot take. I said what I said. That's their boomer talk, boomer. Okay, boomer. Anyway, we're just doing a little bit of cruising in America, utilizing American Truck Simulator and the map and everything, and I'm actually about to start racing soon. We'll both be okay, so here's a question. Diamond, what are you racing in? What title do you do the majority of your racing? Oh, Crew Motorfest, nice. Nice. Looks like they have quite the fleet of cars and pickups planned for the new mode from Ford, Dodge, Toyota, and Nissan. I'm totally down for that. I like the idea that they're going to give us a road trip mode. I'm looking forward to that. Something other than just, and honestly, American Truck and EuroTruck Simulator 2 give us the opportunity for so much more than just trucking. And if they're going to add in stuff like that, that's, honestly, that is quite nice. Okay, that's not, oh shit, I didn't mean to cut that dude off. You'd have to, why? Why would you have to smoke? You don't need to smoke to play this. This is not a racing game. It's not, it never was meant to be racing either. It's, okay, wait a second. It's supposed to just sort of be, chill, laid back, relaxed. I don't have, see, that's the thing. I don't have to smoke. I don't smoke. I don't have an opinion against anybody who does. If you smoke, you know, do a little, you hit the devil's lettuce or what have you. Well, hey, you do you, right? Not my thing personally, but I ain't gonna give anybody any grief or beef. If that's, you know, that's their thing. But yeah, no, I like this kind of whole new aspect of clean living. Besides, I gotta keep myself. If I want to live to be 100 goddamn years old, and I'm already at 52, I'm over halfway there. I had to do some drastic shit to maintain life. I go drinking last year, smoking weed is all I have. Yeah, I haven't had I've never had a massive issue with alcohol, but. And again, you know, like, everybody has their thing, and I don't give anybody any kind of hard time or grief if they, you know, for the thing that they do. My thing has always been, I used to be a smoker, i.e. cigarettes specifically. I've quit that I've been a non-smoker for a bit of time now. I've never really been into any marijuana or anything. That's never really been my thing. And again, I don't come down. I have a lot of friends. I live in Canada. I have a lot of friends that smoke. It's legal here, and I don't have a hard time. I don't give a hard time. It's, you know, everybody's got a choice. Phone sex operator. I mean, listen, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Call 886 1-800-DO-ME. Oh my. So what are you wearing, big boy?
Right? I'd likely be driving a Dodge Ram 1500. So in that, yeah, that's the thing. Instruction on, I'm going to have to look at that. So was I, but the people dialing 0 were confused and reported me.
At the tone, please say your name. Boop.
Yeah, see, the thing is they don't need real people to do phone sex anymore. It's all AI, right? AI is good enough now. Alrighty. Okay, let's go. Oof. I mean, I try. Some days listen, I am 52 goddamn years old. I am too old to be fucking boring and dry. Ooh. Mind you, I still have my moments. Look at all them beefalos. Chat, think of how many steaks you can get out of that one animal back there. Damn. Lot of beefalo. Death Stranding. Hey! Death Stranding is fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed playing it myself. The only thing I didn't like was getting fucked over because of copyright because I streamed it. So that was my only problem with Death Stranding as a game. It came down to the roundabout. Whee! We're just gonna drive. We're just gonna drive around in circles. I got screwed because of the in-game music. Even though it had a streamer mode, the problem was the cinematics didn't. Yep. So there is a built-in streamer mode if you are streaming it. Yes, on Twitch. But the problem is the cinematics, the streamer mode does not turn the music off in the cinematics. I got screwed hard. DMCAs, I got copyright. I had notification after notification about freaking in-game music during cutscenes. And I hated it. That was my only complaint about it. Other than that, the game itself is fantastic. Love it. Great game. And if you haven't had an opportunity to play it, it is a phenomenal. Well, here's the thing. Any game, if you're streaming a game specifically on Twitch that has any kind of nudity in it, the only time that you get bagged for that or have a problem is if you're focusing on the sexual content in the game. If it's just part of the game and you're not paying any attention to it and you're not spending any focused time on it, Twitch doesn't give a shit. They actually, the thing is though, is Slider, they have a line there. That's the thing. They actually do. They have a limit. It's in their terms of service. Okay, this dude from Macintosh needs to get off my ass. Bro is like way uncomfortably close. They have a line. It's the same with any game that has any kind of sexual content. There is actually a line. So, like, picking up hookers or spending time just focusing on hanging out in the strip club in Grand Theft Auto 5, not happening. You will get bopped for it. Because then you are relying on the sexual content built into the game as a gameplay device, when that's not the focus of the game, or not supposed to be the focus. You can roll your eyes all you want, but just because they add it into the game, Twitch doesn't condone you using that as your only gameplay element. Roll your eyes all you want, but there is a limit. They have a limit. They have a line for sexual content. Just because the game allows for a certain level of nudity in it doesn't mean that your focus should be, oh, I'm going to watch all the nudity, or I'm going to pick up the hookers, or I'm going to spend all my time in the strip club. Exactly, and that's the thing, right? Well, no. Here's the thing. So easier than actually having parents watch what they're doing. Yeah, and then I'm one of those parents that would have watched what my kids were doing, right? I watched what my kids were doing. I paid attention to what they were watching on YouTube or on other platforms. Paid attention to the games that we were playing. If a game that they were playing was not age appropriate for them, they didn't get to fucking play it. The game was rated M when my kids were freaking 10. They're not playing a rated M game. It's not fucking happening. And I used to get told all the time, well, you know, I had friends of mine, like other kids' parents, telling me that, you know, well, stop being so wishy-washy. Why are you cutting your kids off? I'm like, listen, the ESRB exists for a reason. There are child protection laws about content out there for a reason. Follow them. Follow them and you don't have any problem. Those laws exist for a reason. So follow them. If you can't be bothered to get off your ass and parent your own child, you expect a device to parent them, then when your kid turns out to be an asshole, that's on you. That's not on the world. That's on you. Not teaching your kid better. I know, hot take. Terrible. And I have 2 teenage daughters. That's the crazy part. I have 2 teenage daughters. I have a 19-year-old, soon to be 19-year-old, 2 weeks, and a soon to be 17-year-old. I didn't hover. I didn't prevent them from doing things, but I also made sure that the things that they were doing were age appropriate. Like a 10-year-old playing freaking Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, that's a fuck up on the parents' part, on the parents' side. I'm not even sorry about saying it like that. That is laziness. That's lazy parenting. If you can't be bothered or asked to pay attention to what your kid is doing, you're a lazy fucking parent. And I'm saying this as a parent. I did not get, I didn't get that picture. Shit. God damn it. All right. Shite. Mother sucker. Honestly, the corporate fear should be real. Okay, we're gonna do select all, deselect. I want resting places, fuel stop, service, viewpoint unvisited, photo trophy not captured, road names, city name. Okay. I don't have that one. Okay. Your kid is on the internet unsupervised and unfiltered. That's exactly. You can't get mad at the internet because, you know, your kid was doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. But that's on you because you weren't paying attention to your own child. Abso-freaking-lutely. Now we're going to do that. Okay. Protestant guilt BS. What? Just here's the thing. I was never like. I know. My kids must have been in a prison. You know. Oh, your poor children. Not really. Nope. Why? Wait. What? How? Wait. Holy crap. Where are you? No. Why? Okay, if I'm coming, you know what? Hold on. Coming down here. Why would I then go all the way down this? Why wouldn't you just... Doesn't matter. Shame and guilt, they're built upon it. That's... I feel like I'm lecturing everybody, and I'll be honest, I'm not trying to lecture anybody. For some reason now feel like I am lecturing everyone. I'm not trying to lecture you. Believe me, not trying to lecture. How are we doing? That should be. I am not afraid to admit that I used to tell my kids no a lot. A lot. But generally, number one, it was the stuff that I knew was like extremely unsafe for them to do. You know, again, activities that were not age appropriate for them as teenage daughters. You know, when they were like 12, 13 kind of thing, you know. I'm not gonna let them go hitchhiking in the mid, you know, out into the freaking boondocks. Not gonna let them go to like bush parties and shit, you know. I'm not letting them drink their faces off at 13. Wasn't happening. right, hold on. Right, there we go. Done. Got it. Anyway, enough of that. We are continuing on with our little cruise here. Oopsie daisy, there we go. Oh yes, I forgot to, I know what that is. I forgot. Turn the turn the spring mod off. Spring add-on. Project next step. Okay, note self. Oh, what is? Oh yeah, we're bringing the SRT into a Ford dealership, right? Right. Yes, indeed. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yep. The Hellcat SRT in a Ford dealership. Got to show them what a real car's like. All right, chat. Continue our tour. Go up this way. Uh-huh. You have anybody behind us? Does not appear to be. Nope. Okay, good. It's okay. I'm literally gonna do what you normally do in most driving games like Forza or Motor or like The Crew. Because we're not driving in a truck. Okay, we're gonna whip through. I've got 300 million. I don't care. Yep. Give me a ticket. That's right. Oh, give me a ticket, Daddy. Do it. Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, let's. Oh. Didn't stop. I'm not obeying the rules. It's bad enough that I got to obey the rules when I'm driving a truck. I am not doing it while I'm doing this. Well, within reason. Within reason, Dad. Is this, yeah, looks to be the Wally Mart. Oh no, it's Home Depot. Okay, one Home Depot later. Just gonna drive around the back end of the store, you know, past all the loading docks and everything. Nothing sketchy about it. Other than the fact that apparently there's a gate back. Oh, but the gate opened. Okay, I will gladly. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, yep. All right, that's fine. I don't know why it wants me to drive around the block, but that makes no flippin' sense. Besides, I mean, this is kind of, in some weird, twisted way, kind of good practice for me. I go for a driving test on Thursday at about 12:30 p.m. So, real world. So doing this actually isn't necessarily terrible, but again, I don't drive like an asshole IRL because I don't want to get arrested. Not a fan of tickets. Let's be honest, speeding tickets and other traffic violations are very expensive. The other issue, also being that don't look good in orange. And insurance rates are stupidly expensive. So, no. doing dumb things in a vehicle IRL isn't worth it. Upline Junction, there we go. All right, here we go. Nice day for a drive anyway. Oh, I just, ooh, hold on. We're gonna have to do something, I think. But have to wait for a moment until we get up a bit. Yeah, I understand. Listen, the bad habit right now is that I'm cutting lines, so. Nope, we're committed to this action. There it is. Like I said, committed to the action. The Moose Saloon. Okay then, chat, we are now officially, truckers welcome. Restaurant, the Moose Saloon. Jesus Christ, how old is this place? This is what we're doing tonight, chat. We're just driving around, getting some of the spaces and places sort of opened up and unlocked. Now, T-Vale, if you're still here, I know you had mentioned that we're going to be seeing like vehicles from Ford, Dodge, Toyota, and Nissan for cars and pickups for the road trip mode. Now, have they stated if the physics are going to be different for that though? Like now I know we have, you know, the physics themselves have actually been improved, but because let's be honest, standard civilian vehicles have way different physics than trucks, and the problem that we have with these third-party vehicle mods right now is they drive like a truck, right? The physics are just completely off with it. So is this something that hopefully that they're going to work on for this road trip mode that they're talking about? I hope so. Also, has anybody been checking out the experimental beta for EuroTruck Simulator 2 for the asynchronous loading? And if so, what are your thoughts on that? So now that we've done that, we're actually going to head up. Yes. I'm going to do that. Okay, that works. All right, so we found the Moose Saloon. I might have to go looking for more information about this road trip mode that SCS has announced that they're going to be working on adding into American Truck and EuroTruck. So I'm very curious about this. And And I know that it stems from, you know, giving us something, according to the blog, they record sounds and do a short drive also. Well, and so, I mean, I guess what it comes down to is I'm just really super curious about, like, the overall idea and intent, I guess, of what this mode is going to be. All right, let's do this. OV. 72. Okay. Position. Right. Okay, that works. Actually, hold on. All right, that feels better. I've been tweaking the vehicle settings this entire time. Oh, well, shit. I'm gonna act cool, chat. Act cool. The heat bags. Don't. What do you think? We smoke this fool? Feedback player using modded cars in both. Well, so my biggest problem, my biggest fear is the physics, because right now the problem that we have with the, like, for instance, this SRT is this thing drives like a Mack truck, right? Well, we know that real world cars and pickup trucks, civilian traffic, does not drive like a transport truck. Right? So, I mean, it's, I don't know. I'm just really curious how they plan to fully implement this. Okay, well, we've already been up here, but I haven't got the rustic all unlocked up. So we're gonna do this. Jesus. Now, hopefully you all noticed I didn't come in here freaking screaming like hair on fire, high speed either. Can I drive around? Nope. Okay. Hey boys, how you doing? Ooh, that was a little toy. Toy says they will do a short drive to adjust fizz and pave the way for better modded car physics. Oh god, that's fantastic. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Yes, please. An actual proper driving simulator utilizing American Truck Sim. I'm good with that. Okay, so this okay. One of the oh, this is no. There we go. Okay. We didn't bottom out. Diggity. Which hold on. There we go. I'm guessing there's no specified time on for release of this road trip mode that they're talking about. I'm gonna have to read the blog. I did read the blog, but I feel like I'm missing something context-wise or contextually. There's something obviously I am missing. I don't know what it is, but do not enter. Too late. We're going in. It says do not enter. Don't care. Too late. Don't care. We're going in. This one. Oh, it's cool. Idaho Falls, I'm guessing. Must. Oh. Ooh, this is all right. This. I'm not. Somebody obviously blowing donuts up. All right. Well, enough of that. Nice place, bro. That. Yep. Playground equipment. That means kid. All right, we're leaving. We out this fish. Is it? Wow, it is already 30. Oh crap. Oh, damn. All right, there we go. We are now officially across the border and we are into Idaho. In Idaho. Apparently, this is the place of potatoes. Looks like there's a lot more going on here than potatoes. We all know what potatoes really are. Just baby vodka. Okay? Potatoes are baby vodka. Just remember that. Oh, shit. Damn it. I got distracted. It's pretty out here. Why is it so much easier to frickin' be a tourist when you're actually driving real life? Other than I feel like I have a lot more visibility driving real life than I do in a video game. That is definitely something. I feel like if I'm like anytime I play a game that has driving, I actually feel like I don't have nearly as much visibility as I would say if I was, driving in real life in a real car. Not really sure what this is all about, but you know what? Hey, we'll do this. All right. Oop. Oh, well, that takes care of that. It's only 55 in here. We're doing 65, 70. Not completely unheard of. What do we got coming up on the... Okay, we checked that parking area. Now we're gonna be going off... why wouldn't it go off? We've been through there, so I don't know why it would. Actually. No. Bud. Okay, no. Do that. Do that. We have Idaho Falls. Where else are we headed here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because we're gonna end this up in Bozeman by the look of it. Okay, we're gonna do that. 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 There. Actually, that works out pretty goddamn well, I think. Yes. Yes, that works out phenomenally, and then we're gonna come back down this way. What? No, why would you do that? Dumbass. Okay, that's better. There we go. All right, better. I'm gonna say traffic's actually pretty light after crossing the border into Idaho, but I'm not really sure why. Shouldn't. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. This is the Arcade. This is Arcade After Dark. Arcade After Dark is a bonus stream. It's an extra, sort of a little add-on if we hit certain goals, 14 daily subscriptions or $69 in tips. I'm actually going to add that if we get 6,900 bits in a single stream, that will also count towards. Oh my god, getting an After Dark because it's all the same amount. It is all the same. It works out to the exact same amount, $69, one way or the other. And we know, of course.
Oh my.
We know. We all know. It's not just a meme. Okay. Traffic's actually pretty freaking light here. What the hell is going on, bro? Takes care of this. E. Hey, it's a Kroger. Kroger even? Yeah, I already know the answer. I know Kroger is still an actual food, or not restaurant, grocery chain in the West. Where's the train, bro? By the way, I don't know if you guys happen to notice off to our right, there's a Corvette there. Where's this train, bro? Where's this train coming from, dude? I know it's coming. I just don't know where it's coming from. Can't go, bro. Like, are we at this weird little standstill here? Do I? Oh, there it is. Holy shit, how big is this thing? Oh, I have a mod that gives me realistic trains. Here you go. Here it is. Realistic trains, chat. Unequivocally realistic. Long AF. The guy in the Volvo behind me though could not be like crawling up my ass. That's a little unpleasant. Stop moving. I swear to God. Is that EOL? Or EOT? I don't see an EOT light on. Dude, don't you dare hit me. I swear to God. Yes. Huh? AAA partner. Okay. What we got over here? Well, looks like somebody's got a workshop. That's all right. What else we got? By the way, yes, I'm. We're currently doing it like this because for reasons. Whoa, 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 whoa! Easy with the ambulance there, bud. It's kind of. If I can be frank and honest for a moment, this kind of reminds me of what I imagined it would be, I imagined it was like playing Test Drive Unlimited 2. Or Test Drive Unlimited. The first Test Drive, sorry. This Test Drive Unlimited. That took us to the island of Oahu, and then Test Drive Unlimited 2 was Ibiza, or Ibiza. Which, I'm sorry, Z in my brain does not make the TH sound. That's just seems so freaking wrong. Not gonna lie, I actually feel like we're doing pretty good like this. Oh, but oof. Okay, so subdivision, got it, check. Awesome, love it. So, nothing. All right, we're going. We're good. Okay. Folks, you're pretty quiet tonight for After Dark. Gotta say, don't feel a whole lot of confidence. The home of everything's possible? I mean, okay. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? Oh, the home of everything's included. So we're just driving around the map tonight. I'm fussing with a soldering kit. Oh, okay. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of fussing with a soldering kit. That actually sounds like fun. Sleepy's like, I'm about to solder something to D's nuts. You know, two games that I wish we had usability for the Tobii Eye Tracker. The Crew Motorfest. Well, actually, 3 games. Crew Motorfest, Forza Horizon 5, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Absolute. 100% needs head tracking support. And that train is going. Bruh. Holy shit, this dude almost came screaming through that freaking light, bro. All right, what do we got over here? We've got... There is apparently... What is being built over here? Okay, we're coming up to a point that... 2 point. Well, we're about to find out. We are about to find out, folks. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's the river. Okay, hold on. So let's grab this while we're here. Idaho Falls. That's pretty. Okay, there we go. Photo trophy capture. Oh, we got that captured. Oops. Is it? What do we get? What did my kid send me? Should that work? There we go. Wait, hold on. Should send Van to youngest daughter is Bill. Okay. Go through here. All right, that's just a local. That's just a, whoa. Jeez, these guys are trying to get themselves murdered, aren't they? Here we go. Hamburgers. Yep. Ah, there it is. I was like, where the hell's the spot? Right over here. Okay. City of Idaho Falls. So basically what I'm currently doing is I'm just going around the map using a third party, using a Dodge SRT Hellcat mod. Just capture some of the local, like some of the photo trophies and the cinematic area zones and everything else, and just sort of go through and capture what I can and get stuff taken, like finished and off the map, so to, right? Now, we know that SES Software has announced that they are working on what is being referred to as a road trip, like road trip. Oh God, the water in this needs work. Oh my God, that looks terrible. But and road trip is basically what we're doing right now, right? The ability to drive around the map with something other than a truck and a load. And I feel like American Truck Simulator and EuroTruck Simulator 2 are really well designed for something like this, like just a generalized driving simulator. And my concern is going to be stuff like physics. Now, apparently they are going to do something with physics specifically for smaller vehicles. I hope so, because it is actually quite needed. You know what? Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, why not? Why? Wait. That's gotta be a hidden road pit. We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out if that's hidden. So all we're doing, we're road tripping. We are 100% road tripping for Arcade After Dark. Literally a driving simulator. Wait, what is with the launch button? What is the launch button? What the fuck is that? This car has a launch mode? That seems like some hokey ass bullshit. Oh, that car looks like. What the fuck is wrong with that car? That car needs some desperate body work. I don't know what's happening there, but jeez. That's rough. Hold on. No, I want to go this way. Check something. A lot of rail through here, which I do rather enjoy. Yes, spiced. No, definitely not. Definitely can't go through there. I bet you I'm going to bounce off of this. We're going to find out in a minute here, aren't we? Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Shit on me. Nope, we're going through it. Don't care. I'll take the ticket. Player Obscure is now highest rated video game on Metacritic. Doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, we're taking the sidewalk. Act 2 blew my mind as much as 1 did. That's good though. That's what I think we need more of. We need games that will blow people's minds, right? Yeah, we're just whipping through the lights. I don't care. We're playing this GTA style now. American Truck. American Truck GTA style. Nope. Up and over. There you go. Don't care. Okay, now we gotta care because I need to stop. We're gonna grab some fuel. Okay, there we go. I am happy to see so many people having a good time with a game like Clear Obscure, though. I'm also happy to see a game doing that well. Whew. Ugh. The one thing I will say though is because we now have an official date for Grand Theft Auto 6, with regards to like Clear Obscure, it's easily going to get Game of the Year. And if it doesn't get Game of the Year, then I don't know what to say. I really seriously don't know what to say. Alright, hold on. Where are we? Yes. Right here? Yes, right. Oh my god. Are you? Ooh. We are out the sticks. Shit, this looks like someplace close to where I live. I'm not even kidding about that. I mean, like, legit IRL, this looks like a place just outside of town where I live. And I'm not American. I don't live in the U.S., but... And somebody's having a cigarette fairly close to where I live outside. I can smell it. They're slowly drifting in through my window. God damn it. See, this is the problem. I am an ex-smoker. I smell something like that, and it makes me want, I crave cigarette. I don't need the cigarette, but when I smell cigarette smoke, it does actually give me a craving for it. You know what I mean? Now, it is an urge that I don't, like, really truly suffer with. I am capable of, you know, resisting the urge. But when I smell it, it's like my brain still goes, oh, that's what it smells like. I missed that. Even though my health doesn't miss it. Wait, this hidden road up here? Please tell me this is the road going out. It does. Oh, that is glorious. Go all the way out to 26. Please tell me this goes all the way out to 26. It goes all the way out. No, it doesn't. No. Kinda does, maybe? What is it? What is this out here? You know what? We're oh, apparently sliding around in the dirt. Because we're off-roading. SRT does not like this. Oh my god, the SRT hates it. Hates it. Country road, take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Alabama. God damn, this is brutal out here. No wonder nobody has nice cars out in the country. Try to drive this on dirt and gravel? God, you're just asking for an ass whooping. Wouldn't be allowed to have a car at that point. No, we're not here for any of this crap. No. I don't care, it's a parking lot. We're not here for this. Okay, that's better. No. Wait, the train... Oh, that answered my question. Yes, the train does go by there. That is an actual rail crossing. Seems to be local freight, which is fine. I am okay with the fact that it is local freight, but still. That little bit there. Okay. You know something we haven't seen yet? Rain. We have not seen the rain. Why is this not... No, I don't care about that. Why is this not doing what I wanted? No. That is a terrible idea. Worst idea ever. Alright, well, considering it is nighttime, we could just actually park. That would be acceptable. No. We're gonna rest here. We're gonna get a little bit of that there shut-eye. Woo. Damn, that's bright. Okay.
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle
Hey,
fabric.
Howard, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Don't mind me. We're just, you know, out cruising the roads in American truck with our Hellcat. API, thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday night. Welcome to Arcade After Dark. I have a sneaking suspicion. Yep. God, here's what's going on with traffic here, but American Truck has got a lot of decent stuff, especially once you've got like a decent collection of mods installed with it. Yeah, when end Act 2, you get the brake damage limit and oh, nice. Actually sounds really cool. How's service life treating you, API? $132 crap. Now you're damaged based off like gear collects and stuff, right? Like the gear that your party is outfitted with. Kind of like Dark Souls, every weapon has attributes it scales with. Nice. Okay, that's actually really cool. Alongside it leveling. Nice. Instead of my Quest 3's 3S for VR headset, I picked up the Valve Index off of Marketplace. Small scratch on the front cover. 1,000 for this kit. I just paid this guy $3.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
DC
Shenanigans has just subscribed.
So much the tier 1 sub resub for 3 months. And every weapon has 3 perks on it. One at level 4, next at level 10, last at level 20. Very cool. Really cool. There is a company called Vitcher, which they do a set of XR glasses, which is, and I posted a link in the Discord server under PC and Tech. Effectively, it's VR, but it's VR, but it's a headset that is the same size as a pair of glasses. Uses Sony OLED panels, chromatic skin on the lenses. So again, while we're to a point where the technology is finally getting to a place where I like the idea of, like having a VR headset, because I don't like wearing something that blocks me completely off from the world. I've never liked traditional VR for that reason. I don't want to wear this bulky, 6, 7, 8 pounds of shit strapped to my face. It's not fun. But something that is the same weight as a pair of glasses? Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Oh. Is deemed to have some of the best resolutions. Yeah. So I've been looking at Vitcher. The issue that again, it comes down to price, right? Like their top of the line is $459, and it is literally compatible. It uses USB-C. And you can use it with your phone. You can use it with any console. You can use it with PC. Yeah, and that's brand new. Like $459, and mind you, that's $459 USD. Being that I am in Canada, that means that there are going to be tariffs added onto that, taxes and duties and all that other fun stuff. So the problem is it's a piece of technology that you can't buy from anywhere in Canada because we do not have a Canadian equivalent. We do not have a Canadian manufacturer. So I'm going to be paying out my ass for it. I don't know how that cop even knew I was there. Honestly. What the hell? Okay, we are coming. All right, we are coming up. We're on 191 right now, or 287. It is very early in the morning. This is the time. Morning. 7:54 a.m. God, God. Selling that Quest 3, save up some cash, get one of the Moza. Yes. I would recommend the Moza R5 bundle. It is a fantastic setup. You get the wheelbase, power pack, the wheel, and a set of pedals. Yep. Yeah, so now SCS has announced through their blog that they are working on a road trip module for American Truck Simulator and EuroTruck Simulator 2. So they are working with Ford, Dodge, Nissan, and Honda. So they're going to be bringing some other real-world vehicles, civilian traffic, that we can drive. They'll be adding this sort of road trip idea to the game as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's a freaking phenomenal idea. But yeah, so I downloaded the SRT Hellcat wide body mod, and we're just driving around tonight. And honestly, American Truck Simulator, even without mods, with just the DLC, like the map DLC, you've got so much drivability just as a generalized driving simulator. Can I get up there? How do I get? Oh, there we go. This is how we do it. Okay. This is how you do it. This is how we do it. Okay, hold on. I want to check my map. Got? Okay, well, we'll go up to the top here first, and then. Oh hell, having actual real brands in the game to drive and in traffic is about to make us so much better for just a, and that's exactly it. Just a vanilla game. You don't even need mod, right? It's gonna add a different level of playability to American Truck and EuroTruck that I know a lot of people have. Like, we've had to use mods to be able to get that level of play or playability. I found out tonight that if you're running an American Truck or EuroTruck Simulator 2 Convoy mode, you can run a server for up to 128 people. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a decent amount of people. Earthquake Lake, huh? Cool, like this. Yeah, 128 as of patch 1.50. And there's a complete breakdown of how to do it and everything else. If I had a standalone machine that I could do that with, I would consider doing that for the community, just for like a month, and just stream that. Get a whole BF 2042 server go. Well, no, I don't play Battlefield, so no. No. But yeah, BF 2042 size server in ATS, yes. I'll have to spend some time and read into it. It is something that I would consider doing. Just, if anything, just run something temporarily just for the community. Not an American Truck Guild per se, but I mean, you can. Here's the thing, though. I wouldn't want everybody, if I was running something like that, I wouldn't want everyone just following each other around like lost puppies, right? Yeah, it'd be more of like an actual virtual trucking company, right? Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't want people following each other around, like trying to convoy like lost puppies. If you can run something with up to 128 people, there's no need for everybody to be following each other. You could literally be on the road, driving all over the place, doing real world trucking things, and talking over comms, right? Using radio and all of that. That I think would actually be quite incredible. No. Number one, it's unrealistic. You can't do that in real life. Why are you going to allow that in a simulator? You get what I'm saying? Just like you can't have an entire wing of 747s flying. Like, you're going to have 30 747s flying in formation. To what end? What, like, no. Realism. Come on, if you're gonna do simulator, then simulate. There we go. Photo trophy captured. Okay, another one bites dust. Bam, bam, bam. Dust. Was that? Wow, they're hauling. I'm pretty sure that second car was actually a police vehicle. Whoa. Okay, so this is the problem that we're having right now. Third-party mods. They look like cars. They look like pickup trucks. They are not, in fact, cars and pickup trucks. They have the same physics as a fucking transport. They look great, but they're not so much fun. Okay, yes. They operate on the same physics. Now, look great, drive like trucks. Yes. So they get very sleepy at high speed, especially in corners. With the road trip mode, though, they would be actually adding in their own, like they're working with, known manufacturers for civilian vehicles, but they would then be adjusting the physics specific to those vehicles, which then would actually open it up for modded vehicles like this to function more realistically. That's what we wanted. This is what we're doing. We're driving around. We're finding all of these locations that are just kind of off the beaten path, so to speak. But it'd be neat if the radio was like area specific, so that it's like a local voice over IP. And while the thing is though, is we have, if you're running convoy, you have CB, right? You have CB communications in the game. It's built in. And it actually sounds like you're talking over a radio. Did I apparently just reconnected to my own chat. So did everybody else. Hi, welcome back. Apparently Twitch disconnected us and reconnected us. Chat, that's fantastic. I love it. Love it. Great. Oof. Okay, the only downside is this car is not built for off-road. This is not an off-road car, okay? This is an old police cruiser. It is not an off-road vehicle, all right? It's an SRT. It's a Dodge Charger SRT. It's the Hellcat. Not really built for off-road, okay? Actually, wait, hold on. Oh, well, okay, you know what? So you could use something like this as, escort vehicles. Wait, why is it telling me to go back? Oh, wait, hold on, because I got to come up here and then I'm turning around going back. There we go. Well, we already have, because we've got the extremely large load. We've got large loads, right? Like extremes, or rather heavy cargo that are specialty jobs that they'll have like escort vehicles with you and things like that. and it's already pre-built into the game, but it'd actually be kind of neat to be able to do something like that. Yeah. So heavy cargo with the, and that's the thing. So you could take a heavy cargo job from a place like this, right? And it would start you out with escort vehicles and everything. So it cut, like, you've got the escort vehicles, the roads blocked off for you. So heavy cargo is very interesting. Very interesting. Oh God, that I felt that in the suspension. I haven't, just been running my own trailer and haven't looked at them. So so here we go. I'll show you some. I'll show you an example, right? I'll show you an example, API. We go into freight market, right? Yeah, we'll give it a second. All right, so we're just outside of Bozeman. That is definitely it. Are we gonna have anything? No. What about you? Oh, hold on. I saw something. Where is it? There it is. So these ones, huge construction, 40 foot by 16 foot by 13 foot, 122,000 pounds, right? So these ones that are marked with this are for your heavy cargo. And these are the jobs that come with escort vehicles, escorting you down the road blocked off, stuff like that, right? So they're easy enough to find. So if you're looking for specific jobs, you're looking for the ones with the candy stripe. And honestly, sometimes this is all you need. You just have, just a third-party freaking vehicle mod. It's not a truck or not a truck and trailer combo, and you just drive. This game is already really well built for just this. So the fact that they're already planning on adding in their own legit road trip mode is, I'm looking forward to that. They tweak the physics specific for smaller civilian traffic, and I think it'll be golden, right? Escorted routes can be added to modded states, not in SES yet. Also, email section will tell you cities escort. Yeah. Escorted routes available. Yes, that's true. Yeah, and the thing is though, is I'm not worried about doing stuff in modded states. The heavy cargo I'm all right with. Oh, it is very pretty. No, it is. Like, absolutely. Yeah, no, it is absolutely a pretty. No, I'm not stopping. Sorry. It's a California stop, or otherwise known as a farmer stop. Rolling stop. So many different ways of putting it, right? Oh, whoop. Only downside, oh my God. The physics, man. I know what an SRT can do. This can't do the same thing as an actual SRT. Been watching some of the old videos from like 12 years ago. Well, EuroTruck, right? Well, and again, like, they self-develop, they self-publish, They created their own game engine. They're not reliant on any other, like, other than their licensing agreements. They're not reliant on any other company for any of their stuff, right? So it's like, you got a ticket for doing a rolling stop? Well, I didn't. That Audi can get off my ass at any point in time. Like, this guy's glued to my back end. If he gets any closer, he's gonna be able to tell what I had for dinner. Gets his nose stuck up there any further. Okay, see, I want that DMC Canyon went by. That looked nice. Topper on it. I'm glad at least one out of the two vehicle mods I downloaded today, this morning, for being able to do this stream work. The BMW G90 didn't, but the SRT, this Hellcat wide body 2021 edition, works great. Okay, I wanna check something. So somewhere here, okay, there's a road over on the other side of the river. We're gonna go back because I saw a point where it looked like we could have turned off and it wasn't blocked. I'm gonna double check that. We're exploring the map because there's hidden roads to find in this, and I want to know where the hidden roads are. Okay? Don't judge me. Just we did a legitimate turnaround though. Okay, we went. There's the bridge. Okay, then we. Look. Okay, can I go down? Okay, oh, damn it! I dislike invisible walls, chat. Boo! Boo to invisible walls. Man. How freaking awesome that would have been. Go around the barricade, you know, go around the wire they got across the road and zip around over on the other side of the river there. Look at all those roads over there. What a tease. Such a tease, man. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so in video game design, especially stuff that is sort of open world, you're always going to have points that you can't necessarily get to, and you're going to have these defining points. Your forward models that you see like this, like right out in the front, like signs and everything, are what would be classified as hero models, right? High detail, they're right in your face, get up close, you can investigate, you can like inspect them, and the detail is right there. You can't miss it. And then you have all your secondary and tertiary models, which are in the background, which usually are blocked off by invisible walls because they're meant to be seen from a distance, but not inspected up close. Because that's where that's generally, it's all the background stuff like that you find the optimization. That's where they optimize it, because they can make it look really good from a distance, but upon very close inspection, it loses detail. So game developers tend to put in ways to prevent you from getting up close to a lot of those models. Because again, they're not supposed to stand up to close inspection or scrutiny. And it's not like they're trying to show some shoddy work. It's just, again, like, while this is somewhat of an open world sort of idea, driving game, it's not truly open world. Like, you can't just explore wherever you want 100%, right? There we go. Okay. That's. Oh, whoa. Easy there, bro. Here to Lennar. Oh, look. It's another one of these. Another job site. Looks like they're building, what is that, condos? Possibly? Maybe a commercial building? The home of Lennar, the home of everything is included. Okay, I'll believe it. I don't really. All right, there we go. Ooh. Yep. It is. All right. We got it all. All right. All right. Got it. That's. Okay. So we are currently in Bozeman. We want to go there. All been opened up. New point 10. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. Fan freaking test. Oop. Oh, wow. This car wants to go around. Or rather, modified truck. So, question for anybody who's currently here and watching. Have any of you taken a look at the experimental beta for EuroTruck Simulator 2 for asynchronous loading? Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to yawn, but I mean it is getting up. I'll say this, the game, it feels different when you're driving like this. Like when you're in a vehicle like a car instead of a truck, everything drives so much different. Or just like it feels different, you know? No, it is definitely not a truck. It is my SRT. We're not hauling anything. We're just driving around. We've got the Hellcat out for a tear. Just why not? Why the hey not? If you can add a Hellcat into this, why not? You know? There we go. Look at that. The only problem is the physics make it drive like it's a truck. All right, well, that's a bonus. Now where are we going? Where's it got us going? Okay, we go back out. Yes, okay. Curious how this asynchronous loading works, because during loading the game, music stutters. So yeah, I think I'm gonna spend some time looking at what the whole idea is for the asynchronous load. It's a feature that's coming out for 1.5, patch 1.55. But right now it's being done as an experimental. There's a bunch of other stuff coming out with 1.55 as well. But for the most part, the only thing that SCS is looking for assistance with is checking out the asynchronous load. What it is for, I have no idea. I think it's kind of an interesting idea. By the way, I just happened to notice, chat, we had a reflection in the chrome on that fuel tank. See, and as you guys can see, like, I'm not having any kind of frame stutter or anything, so it performance seems to be really on point. Okay, really, bro? City bus. So we're in Bozeman, by the way. Do I already have that one? Cute. Okay, we're just going. I already got the photo. Everything looks so much different when you're down this low to the ground. Hello, Ellen. Where are you? The only problem is everything drives like a freaking truck. From a physics standpoint, it's oof. Okay, we gotta put the windows down, all right? Rocking a yogurt right now. Ooh. Y'all are driving too slow for my liking right now. All right. Got going on here. What do we got? So I just want to inform everyone that American Truck was a today only thing. All of the world drives too slow for, I mean, I don't have to drive like a freaking, listen, it's not the Mach 5. I'm not Speed Racer, you know, like I don't have to drive. My hair's on fire. I just find that in video games, good night on the Rift tonight. Won 3 games in a row, 3 games where teammates weren't toxic. Oh, that's incredible, actually. Did I miss that? Yes. All right. We're not hauling for X. Okay, so that. Okay, okay, it's one of two things. Either somebody walked by smoking some gross dank. And by gross, I mean it smells like fucking shit. It's not even good. It's disgusting. Or that's the skunk. Which, at this time of year, wouldn't be out of the ordinary at all in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so we've got Great Falls. We got all this stuff up here in Great Falls. Good Lord. By the way, the only reason that it says explored 57.62 is because of all the Mexico stuff. It's because of the Mexico stuff, right? Colorado, 96.64%. Surely those peeps across from you ripping on that. I mean, it's possible, but God. Couldn't they get better? Couldn't they get better green? New Mexico's 92.2. All right. Nevada's 84.79. So a lot of the stuff that is 0 is because of the Mexico mod, because of Reforma. So as you can see, that's why we're currently sitting at 57.62. If I remove Reforma, well, that changed everything a lot, considerably. Oklahoma, Oregon, okay. San Luis Potosi, Texas. Wow, only just under 60%. Utah, almost all of it. Okay. Wyoming, we've done really well. Washington State. Okay, looks like a lot of driving in our future, I think, by the look of it. Yes, it would appear that we've got some driving in our future. Not right now, but in the future, we are definitely going to be doing some driving. Like this entire chunk of 15 from Great Falls up to Cut Bank. And 2 right across the northern top. Oh my God. From Havre. From Havre. Holy shit, look at all of this. Look at all the stuff we're missing, chat. This is disturbing. It's wrong on so many levels. We're gonna have to, we need to fix this. Chat, this needs to be fixed. But we're not fixing it all tonight. There's Moxie River. Oh, Moy River. Buggy Lodge. Yeah. This is not something that we're gonna be able to fix tonight. Because we're about to wrap up after dark because it is it's getting up there. It is almost 10 p.m. I have a roommate that has to get up and work in the morning. You know, all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? Also, we already did a regular show on top of this, so there is also that. Wait, that literally just a logging train. Bro. The realistic train mod that I got off of Steam is actually quite nice. God damn. All right, something we're gonna check though. We're gonna back out, go to the title screen. I'm gonna remove the spring add-on. Single mod. It's part of Project Next Gen. I'll remove that. Oh, kid, hold on. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna remove one mod. One. So this is the car that we've been using, which is Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Red Eye Wide Body from DN Modding in Nimick. Now, I grabbed this BMW M5 G90 2025 edition. This mod just came out, but unfortunately, this one crashed the game. I don't know why. It could be load order. I have no idea. We're going to go there. Just save those changes. Back into continue. I want to check. So, hold on. You guys didn't even get to see what I was doing. Anyway, I was just adjusting a mod. So as you see here, we're just removing the spring add-on. I want to see what the performance is like for Project Next Gen without the spring add-on.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
Two Slider has just subscribed.
Ooh,
You
tier
sim
3.
me so nice.
Oh my.
You sim me long time, big boy. You sim me so nice. You sim me long time. Dollar make you holla. Me sim you long time. Dojo boy. Anyway, we're gonna get back in here just for a quick moment. We're letting it load back in. The reason that I popped out was because I wanted to remove the spring add-on for Project Next Gen. Just because. Quattro architectural glass. Okay, so this is the only downside. It's the only downside. I've almost got 200 mods, and I know I have the mod order, the load order, right? It's taking forever to load this shit, though. Again. Oh, there we go.
A few moments later.
Hey, listen. Don't start with me, Sleepy. Don't you start with me. Thanks for the 50 bits, though. Okay, this looks... Ooh-wee. All right, well, how's our... Yep. All right, that's doing all right. Let's just go for a quick tour up the road. Should we go? Okay, we're gonna go back. And then we're going to do this. So we're gonna do that to there. And then up there. Alright. Trust me on this, okay? Okay, well, that actually, yes, much better. So the thing is about some of the trees that Damien did for the spring add-on, I wasn't happy with the models, so that's why I did what we just did. Listen, it's personal choice, okay? So we're in Bozeman. Right, chat. We are currently in Bozeman. I wish that horn actually made traffic go faster, by the way. I really do. They had an opportunity to do a Star Trek reference in Bozeman, and they didn't. I mean... You are right on that. They had the opportunity, and I'm kind of... Mind you, they tend to do some Easter eggs, right? But I find the Easter eggs are kind of hit or miss, usually related more to trucking things, with the exception of stuff in New Mexico and, you know, in Nevada with the aliens. Zephyr Cochrane's warp ship flew from a missile silo just outside that town. Yes. Which initiated first contact. That was after World War III. Well, a considerable amount of time after World War III. Ten years, a decade after World War III. Which, if memory serves correctly, was actually the eugenics war. Or the end of the eugenics war. World War III was eugenics. I do believe. Eugenics wars were before a pretext. Yeah. Yeah. The eugenics war was what started World War III. By the way, this vehicle has no right to be going this fast. And by that I mean it's like it's going to fall asleep over onto its side and go steepies if I'm not careful. It will get very sweepy all of a sudden and, you know, want to go nap time. Yep. The trilogy of books that talk about the eugenics wars is pretty good. The Rise and Fall of Khan. Yes, Khan Noonien Singh, the man who loved fucking... Ooh. Oh, man, freaking just... literally a compendium of literature. From hell's hot, I stab at thee. And it's like, come on, man. Anything but Shakespeare. Can't come up with your own, you know, unique shit. His story is recounted from the time he ruled part of the earth as a tyrant to his marooning on Ceti Alpha 5. I love how they weren't, well, they were found on Ceti Alpha 5, but being marooned on Ceti Alpha 5, the plant, well, we know what happened. After Kirk and the crew of the Enterprise dumped Khan and his people on Ceti Alpha 5, there was a problem with the star in the Ceti Alpha system, and it nuked the fucking planet. It went from being very lush and very, very livable to a desert waste hole. This became a desert wasteland. Yep, Ceti Alpha 4 went boom and shifted. Yeah, but Ceti Alpha 4 going boom was because of 6 months after they were left there. Yeah. Now Ceti Alpha 4 going to boom, was that not because of the star? Was that not because of a massive solar event from the system star? I'm gonna have to look into that. God, you know what? Screw this. I'm running the light. Running it. Don't care. Give me the ticket. Don't give a crap. Much anyway. Oh, red light violation. No, it wasn't. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, it shifted the and killed whatever freaking plant life in other than those weird anal earbugs. Bit of irony when they had an alt future episode of Enterprise where fugitive humans on the run from the Xindi settled on Ceti Alpha 5. Oh my god, I remember that. Yes. Fugitive humans on the run from the Xindi. Yes. Uh-huh. Do we have any service needed? Probably. I don't. Oh. Oh, it's just wear and tear. Apparently we damaged ourselves. Yeah, well, your mom's a Ferengi. No, actually it doesn't. It sounds terrible. Listen, we already know Ferengi women are not attractive. Yeah, close, you gross humans. Yeah, and that's the scary part. Exactly. Human wear clothing. Human disgusting. Humans. Given our fixation on wealth and money on this planet, we are. I mean, yeah, no, it's we. The funny thing is, Sleepy, we were talking about this earlier. Basically, we are the Ferengi. We just don't have the rules of acquisition. Basically made large lobes on Adam's apple and cosmetic features and hierarchy. Yes, we do. I mean, do we? Do we actually have the rules of acquisition? I don't think. I don't think we do. But yeah, no, Sleepy Developer's right. Given our fixation on wealth and money and yeah, and physical possessions, kind of the Ferengi for fuck's sakes. It's true. Chat. Thanks for hanging out with me for Arcade After Dark. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for, again, to those of you in the community who are super kind. They aren't laid down like an Old Testament. Well, they need to be laid down like an Old Testament. How about that? Either that or given that we live on a planet horny, we could be, I mean, yeah, we could be, it's true, we could be Deltons. That is, we treat people in your debt like family. Exploit them. My God. Holy shit. There it is. Yeah, that's definitely, sounds very Ferengi-like. Chat, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. YouTube, as always, for hitting the likes. Thank you so much for throwing down the subscribes over there. It really is truly appreciated. Twitch, as always, for the follows. Thank you for gift sub. Thank you for bits. Thanks, as always, for slipping bad. The tippity tip.
Oh my.
Employees are on the rungs of the ladder of success. Don't hesitate to step on them. All human rules. Yeah. You're not wrong. Yes, this is true. They are human rules. He's not wrong, chat. He's not wrong. Anyways, normally after I end a stream, chat, I would raid, but it is late, and I'm just gonna log it. We're gonna book it. Have yourselves a wonderful Monday night. I'll see you back here tomorrow for further shenanigans in Star Citizen. I love your faces. Never be afraid to mislabel a product. Well, boy, that one is between the eyes. Boy, is it ever. Chat, go find yourself some friendly little corner of the internet to hang out in. Enjoy your Monday night. I'll see you back here for tomorrow's stream. Remember, tomorrow we are jumping back into Star Citizen. American Truck was just for today, just to break things up a little bit, but we're jumping back in. We're earning that money. We're going to get ourselves a Star Lantern Max, and if it fucking kills me, I love your faces. Have a wonderful night. Cheers.